Hello everyone. Welcome. Now, apologies beforehand if we might have a few technical difficulties. We're having to hotspot my phone, well, Catherine's phone with my phone sort of thing. God, I don't even know what I'm saying there. But welcome. Glitchy. It is really windy here in Sussex today. In fact, this morning it was like torrential and wind, but the rain has gone, been blown away, and now it's this kind of strange windy, sunny sort of day. So welcome. If you're just joining us, welcome to Equine Gentling Community Herd. Don't know if there's anyone with us. Is there anyone with us yet, Catherine? So lovely. We've got a few of you with us. I know a lot of people watch the broadcast later, which is fantastic. It surprises me and amazes me how many people do watch it. So welcome. I am going to get on today because it's going to be a little bit different because of different reasons, the wind and etc. Also, my printer hasn't worked, so I haven't been able to print stuff, and as some of you will know, I'm not brilliant at reading and speaking at the same time, but I really want to get some of these important things across to you all because it's it's essential for all of us, for the herd and for us all. So firstly, I'd like to thank everyone who has joined our live broadcasts over these 10 weeks, well 11 because we did miss last week. We've had over 7,000 people join us for at least part of our journey. So some of the videos are 4,000, 5,000 and one was 7,000, which was just bonkers. So we were really lucky. Actually, we've been really lucky during this strange time, this current situation. Though at the beginning, though we were made homeless, we did have to leave our old land which was much larger than where we are. But kindly and most wonderfully, we are being donated the beautiful fields and our temporary home that you see around you. But it is a temporary home, and for you, those of you that have been seeing it, it is beautiful, you can see, but it isn't big enough. Also, we were really lucky at the beginning of this year to have a very kind and generous donation from a lovely lady in Bognor Regis, which was to help secure our forever home. Actually, what that has enabled is for us to survive during a time where so many of us haven't been able to have an income, our normal income, hold our open days, have our events and do our fundraising. So we've been so lucky and so blessed. So but it is what we are still looking for is our new home. And as I said, like, it's a bit small here, it's beautiful, but it is a bit small. I believe myself that every horse should have at least 2 acres. So as you know, we have 11 horses, so that's 22 acres. So that would give them enough forage and lovely hedgerow and trees, and that would give them enough space for them to be able to forage really. And ideally, like I say, we'd need at least 20 acres, preferably with some hard standing or outbuildings. But that's what we're looking for. We'd love a farm or an equestrian property, but these are expensive, and our income is growing and more people are supporting us, and that again is fantastic. So we do everything we can here to maintain our horses' health and well-being. Catherine can actually just have a little pan out and we can have a little look at them. So we're doing a bit in here because it's so windy, so try and stay up here. Okay, so I think most people that have watched any of my broadcasts or looked at our website or our Facebook page or Instagram will know by now that the horses, the herd, are my #1 priority, and I would do absolutely anything for them, which is why it makes me a bit sad that they aren't being able to have that mental health and physical well-being that they need. Don't get me wrong, they've got plenty of space to run, etc. But because we haven't got the land that we need, I'm having to feed them a lot more hay. So that means at the moment they go through 4 of these, the big bales that you've seen me dancing on, a week. That's like £140 a week just on hay, you know, which would be much less during the summer if we were in a bigger space. I also feed them every day, and they have a lovely feed. It's all completely organic. It's made from grasses and herbs from the Alps, and but again, it's not cheap. It's about, we probably spend about £100 a week again on that feed. And as you may know, some of you, we also make these wonderful handmade herb balls, which the children absolutely love getting their hands dirty in there. Most of them like to try all the ingredients because they're just as healthy for us as they are for the horses. And those herb balls, again, they probably cost about £100 a week. But all of these things are being added and having to have so much of them because, again, the environment that we're in is beautiful and is amazing, and as much as we love it here, isn't enough to sustain them naturally. Gosh, I'm not very good at reading a rhyme, so I'm going through. I'm going to get it all done so that we can go out there and you can stop listening to me. So I said at the beginning of the broadcast, welcome if you're joining us. We're talking a little bit today about how the horses are living and what we need, about needing to find a new home and what we have to give them because the home that we've got at the moment isn't quite big enough. Beautiful, but not quite big enough. So for all of those 7,000 people that have viewed us, you know, if every one of those people donated just £1 to the Equine Gentling Community Herd, that would be £7, and that would get us easily through the next 3 months, I'd say. If we had no vets bills, we've had £1,000 of vets bills this year, sorry. But that could easily happen in a month. That's vets bills, but thankfully we haven't had any that big. So, but then I think to myself, I think big, Dan. You know, you need a new home. You need a new home. So if even half of those people, those 7,000 people, were to sponsor the herd £5 a month, our mission to find a forever home where we can share the love and the kindness and the respect, and also enable people to connect with horses on a spiritual level, on a level of equality and an equality level, because these horses choose when we do stuff, the herd choose when they do stuff. But don't get me wrong, if it's positive and it's kindness, they choose yes. They like being ridden, they like being jumped on, they like playing, they enjoy all of these wonderful things. What they don't like is being forced to do things and being kept in ways that isn't really natural to how they should be. So it's about providing a place where everyone's equal, everyone's loved, everyone's respected, and I think most of you know that of me by now. So also, if you live locally in Ditchling or around Ditchling, we are having a little event next month, so do check that out. So I'm actually going to take the camera from Catherine today, and I'm going to go into the field with you and just have a little wander around. Maybe I'll introduce some of the horses to you again, but hopefully with over the wind you'll be able to hear me a bit more if I'm doing the filming as well. You might get to see her doing some poo picking, which is not the only job at Equine Gentling, but certainly one of the most time consuming currently. Also, again, because of the size of where we are. So size does matter. We need a big yard, a big place to be where we can share all this wonderful stuff, and we look forward to it. So I'm going to take you outside now, and you can stop looking at me, as beautiful as I look, and start looking at the horses. Oh look, and that's Nala, and this is Ranger, who you'll probably see in some videos. Catherine's doing a runner. So we're coming outside now. Nala, she's so cute, isn't she? So this is new. You're all with me today. Welcome the wind, which I'm sure you all know is one of our most annoying things. So here we are, here now, and introduce you to these two hill ponies who have known each other forever. This is Cleo, who you've met a lot. This is Cleo's great big brother Archie, who, if you saw my solstice post, was looking very, very handsome yesterday. Wishing you ex-wild ponies. And then over here, a very handsome young man. This is Blue. Oh, looking gorgeous in the wind. Take that in, everyone. Look at him. What a handsome man. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, aren't you, Blue? Here we are. You have some wind for a while rather than me talking. So this here on the left is Zanzibar. We've met him a few times now. Cheeky fellow that he is. And then this gorgeous big boned beauty. Let's get all of this in. Who you may have seen has been painted by our wonderful herd member, Vicky, who's actually working her way through the whole herd. Here we are. This is Lady. She's the boss. We've had Lady the longest, and she's had quite a few adventures in her time. And then here's the blonde bombshell and her blonde bombshell there on the right. That's Triggy. And then this beautiful girl here, Maisie, who you've seen a little bit, who is like the most hilarious girl you've ever met. Aren't you, girls? So that's Zanzi, as always, hanging out with all his girlfriends. There we go. Blonde bum. Strawberry blonde bum. Brown bum. Got all different colour bums here. So let's go over here. So this is Poppy. Poppy's our oldest horse, you might remember. Poppy is 25 years old. That's nearly 70 years old in people years. Hey, gorgeous. You may have seen her in the sing-along video. I've got a nice kiss. This is her son over here. Say hello to Jasper. Jasper's having a wonderful summer. This is Jasper's first summer with other horses other than his mumsy. Jasper. Jasper was 10 a few weeks ago. Let's have a little pan around. So not all of the horses feel sociable all of the time. About having a nice big herd is that when one horse can't deal with the emotion of one human, then there's normally another one that can, or if one doesn't fancy going for a walk, another one normally does. So in the distance there we've got Remy, little Rem. Now he's 20 years old, he's an older boy. He's very, very cute, but he's still very nervous. He's only been with us since November. He's really just joining us and starting his journey. Oh God, it's a gorgeous man here. Oh, I can feel that wind. You must be able to hear it. Okay, we're just going to head back up. You can have a look at a few more horses, look, and then I'll stop talking. Right, here we are on the hay bale. Hay bale. So I really want to thank you all for joining us again this week. Apologies for missing last week. And really, I suppose today what we've been asking, and if you can help us in any way, whether that's with a donation, sponsorship, just sharing our posts, letting other people know what we do, volunteering. We'll be able to have volunteers again soon, I think, so that would be wonderful. But it's always for you to decide. That's how we work here. It's down to each individual, and we hope that we can share the love and that people actually want to sponsor these guys, and they appreciate the work that we do with not just the community but young people that have, you know, emotional needs or mental health needs, and sometimes some come here and read to horses, some come here and do art. I don't know if you've seen some of our art, but the community here is wonderful, and it is open to all of you far and wide, and send the love as much as we can with our paintings, with our joy, with our fun. And we hope to see you all soon. Love to you all. Please share. Love to you all. Bye bye. Bye from me. Bye from Maisie.